Preseason game number 1 versus the Chargers. We're going to actually take care of this today. We're going to see what we can do for today. We're going to start off with a little bit of Justin Herbert, as well as they have Austin Eckler. So we're going to go through their team as well really quick. You know, they're not going to be playing all the starters, but we're just going to go through this to make sure. I'm going to focus on the pass a little bit. And being that they have Bosa and, I'm going to focus on the blitz a little bit. Also, we're going to work out everybody that is available for us. I'm hoping we actually can get a pick. We're not going to do something too strong as well. We're going to allow less than 30 points. And start off something simple. We're going to get these 15 first downs. That's it. We're going to be playing the starters as far as maybe the first couple of drives or anything, how I feel. But that's something that we're going to go through to see how this goes. Yes, for now. We're not going to do the mini games as well because the mini games kind of cheating a little way through. If you know how to play it real good, you just get those and upgrade. We're not going to go for that way. So as far as everybody looks okay, no injuries so far. Offense is good. Now let's look at the defense down there. Everybody's about to get hurt. Nah, not this time. So everybody is good so far. And it looks like we're going to have a healthy team for preseason day number 1. So the Chargers, going against the mighty Chargers. Let's look at that quick roster setting for them. And the Chargers, I think it's a middle-of-the-road team. They can actually have a strong division, so they're going to have a little trouble here or there. But Justin Herbert is the quarterback, as well as Austin Eckler, Isaiah Spiller, going to see some. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Josh Palmer, and Quentin Johnson. Joe Everett and Donald Farham. Not too much worried about their offensive line. Rashawn Slater, pretty good offensive lineman. Corey Leslie could be great. But as far as they're lacking a little bit, Sebastian Joseph Day. So they don't have a strong offensive line, but they actually have a strong linebacker core. So Eric Kendricks, Khalil Mack, and Joey Bosa coming. Yeah, it's a problem. Now they have a pretty good safe corners class as well. Sante Samuel, Mike Davis. So we're going to see all these people, I'm pretty sure, today. Now, this is the problem I do have. They have one of the best safeties in the game. To me, the best safety. So Darren James will be playing, I'm pretty sure. And he's going to be here and there. So we're going to actually try to take care of them real quick. It's not no problem. Darren James is their best player. So I'll be looking out for him. Keeping him on the radar for sure. So as we go in this, let's actually get this started. And how's y'all day today? Come on now, let's hear it. We're gonna do something simple. We're gonna throw it back a little bit. Go with throwbacks a little bit. And they can wear their throwbacks. Forget it. Now I'm gonna focus on the 3-4 defense this game. See how they work with that. So let's get started.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Chargers and the Rams, next on EA Sports.
Those jerseys look super nice.
Sports coverage of
Both
the
sides.
NFL brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California.
Those Chargers
jerseys
look super nice.
A good matchup right out of the gate. As it'll be the LA Chargers.
These guys are able to get a couple drives in there.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off,
Coach.
we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working
So I'm pretty sure we're going to start off on defense, it looks like.
And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
And let's get to Super Summit. We're going to Super Summit the first quarter. That's it. Let's get started. Here we go.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he returns this to the 22. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's second leading passer a year ago. At 25 years of age, out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
The Chargers just continue to improve and take steps forward under the quiet leadership of Herbert, who's been the most productive quarterback in league history through his first 3 seasons. Over 4,700 yards last year. He's expecting to crack the 5,000-yard mark in this season.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job slumming to the ball carrier.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Oh, boy, kind of hold your breath here because Justin Herbert, he appears to be in some discomfort after that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Running on first down, Eckler. He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Stick looks to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's what he definitely
4th down. Let's get the ball.
Not a great start, dropping his first target.
I think we should have replaced my linebackers down.
Opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
And here comes Stafford.
The Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford, the Rams won it all in Super Bowl 56, but last season was a stark contrast to that. The Rams need their quarterback to recapture his form from 2 seasons ago to help spark another postseason run.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Stafford. A short throw taken in by Lloyd. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From the 50, Stafford. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. That throw complete to his tight end Lloyd. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson, 27 yards. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board.
Let's get it. Nice pass, Stafford.
Ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist bump on the sideline from the head coach.
Nice pass.
He's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare.
Nope, it's running.
Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stick looking to throw. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Stick. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now a give running left is Eckler. And some strong running. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Off play action, it's Stick. Williams brings it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. That one goes for 24 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Eckler, they run left side. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Stick. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss.
So I'm going to sit out Stafford now. I'm going to sit out my linebackers. My major starter linebackers. So guys are bona fide ready. I think somebody that was hurt already. Butler. Okay. No, yards do they have so far? Mr. Williams, 1 carry. We got 4 first downs too. All right.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Did he just run his back?
And he'll bring it back all the way.
Anthony just literally ran his back.
Just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge it, kick it
To the crib, he said.
as fast as he is.
Don't even need
Challenge
it.
him at all. I do everything possible to keep it away.
Let my defense do some work. Let's see what they can do.
Steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
I'm not really liking them run uniforms. I keep thinking the damn Chargers is the damn Rams.
And this one's
That's
right
the
through,
funny
making a
part.
14-3 ball game.
Good job. Kick return.
Good job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result 6 points. So
Trying to find him a spot, Mr. Anthony Schwartz. Speed demon. Might be the fastest one on the team. I'll let y'all know about that one.
The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in.
And now off to the races, down the right
And
side.
Austin Eckler with the
And he'll get this
pass.
time to the 17.
Down,
Big
man.
play there on
Switch
the
the
catch and
linebackers
run.
out, and
61 yards.
everybody's burnt. And that's a whole 61 yards.
Because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Up the middle with Eckler. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Stick from the gun. Escaping the press. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Draw play. It's Eckler. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but when he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. Well, good start for him in this one here in the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Here's Corral on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taken down right away up near midfield at the 47.
Let's fix this up a little bit. I know how one in, Carroll's in. Adding. Hey, Swartz is in there with them. Cooper Kupp, get your ass back on the bench. And Jefferson and Puka. So the tight end's gonna be tight end. Tackles gonna be set up. Yeah, Brown. That's funny. I'm ready. All right, let's do it. Next quarter.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Corral. That's caught. Davis Allen. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Corral. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Breaks a tackle. And he gets Gets it inside the 35 and just short
Nice
of the 30.
run.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, LA.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it
Nice
effortless
run.
through the air, on the ground. They've moved
Do it
with
again,
ease.
Daddy.
Here's Corral on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out
That's
of
one of
bounds
the
just
rookies.
inside the 25-yard line.
Yep.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Fakes a handoff. Now Corral to throw it. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Allen. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Good job.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the
Did better.
dial
They
now
do
in their
better.
playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now Corral. And it's complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Rams.
Anthony.
Anthony Schwartz. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. And with the rules
Making
as
it real
touchy
hard
as
for
they
me.
can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. They've probably got some adjustments to make.
21 points.
Football okay at
I would
times,
never thought
but
about
they
it.
haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run.
Get him. Get him.
For the offense.
That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Holding offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 5. Stick back to pass. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air. because that's a completion he makes with 9.9 times out of 10. Just missed that one.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
Ball start.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They're going to go play action now with Stick. And Davis with it left side. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They work now on 2nd and 9. They run behind center with Spiller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers get a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Rams ready to go on offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Corral looking to throw. Pass complete there to McClure. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Corral. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Corral. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the lead now 11. 24-13. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. From the gun, a run by Spiller. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Corral with it on 1st down.
And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now Corral. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
First down. Here's Corral with it.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Corral.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday.
We're going to get it together. We're going to get it together.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Switch.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here.
That's Bennett. And they can share the fourth quarter together. All right, get the last leg in here. Anthony, Lawrence, and Robinson. Let's get the next rookie in here. See if it can do something, light it up. Stetson Bennett.
Third quarter starts with a run by Chris Evans. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And now the first throw for the backup cornerback. That's complete to McBride. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Bennett. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Taking it about the 16. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's Stick on 1st and 10. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he's brought down
Lamb getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now a handoff coming left to Spiller and taken down just shy of the 40. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Right back to Spiller on second down. And some room to work. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
Off play action, it's Stick. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Right back to Spiller on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. A shotgun throw for Stick. Shoves him aside, and I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They were going for it on 4th and inches, now 4th and 5.
Yeah, everything had built to a crescendo, hadn't it? 4th and inches. I mean, we were coming out of our chairs up here. Now on 4th and 5, you've got to think about whether you want to go for it or not.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. And the Rams now coming out on the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
They'll stay on the ground. Evans again.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing here on third, Bennett. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
L.A. set to take over again on offense.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Here now a third down and 8. Here's Stick looking to throw.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Rashard Lawrence in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
First and 10, here's Bennett.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Bennett working from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Bennett now.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
The tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Evans.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
And Bennett will look to throw. His pass complete to Melton. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching preseason football on EA's. On second down, it's Stick. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guy...
Stick looks to throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Stick back to pass. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, do you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
You got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll go right back to Spiller here on first down. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Steps, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bobby Brown in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 19. And he's going to use his legs here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, Parker, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. On second down now, Corbin, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw is Duggan. He'll find Schwartz complete right side.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On the give, here's McBride.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And now a run with McBride.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Corbin, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On second down, here's McBride. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Duggan now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Get the job done.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
So the Chargers now down by 8, a little under a minute 50 remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Stick. A quick throw there is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Stick. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
They picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got one timeout left, want to save it.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Come on, guys, pick it up.
Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down at the very end. They got the points late, right before the
the game goes down the book.
They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spot.
Fun if you won. And fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
Zach Evans. I got 3 yards. I'm seeing Ben Jefferson and Rob gave up 1. Okay. Was that surprise? Bobby Brown. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Preseason 1 in the books. Great win. Get all our points. Get a couple upgrades, both. It's gonna go a little bit of, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go to slot with him. Actually, you playmaker it. See what it gets. Okay. Jordan Fuller. Nice. Other than that, about done. I see the new entry for us for today. We're going to be out for 4 weeks on our pickups. Out for 4 weeks. Maybe I have to replace it. Let's keep it going. What now? Until ever again. Next up is the Raiders. And Devontae Adams with the top threat. See you later.